Today I'm going to talk about how to outsource for your business. This is part of a series which I'm talking about what I learned as a business owner the first 2 years. Essentially, I made these to prepare future business owners, or if you're in the beginning stages. There's a lot of stuff that I learned that I think would have been helpful for me to know in the beginning before even launching into a business. And I'm here to expel some of the myths too. Why should you outsource for your business? So that you can grow your business and focus on being the business owner. If you watch the other video about what I believe about having your own business, you'll understand that it's not just what you do technically and skill-wise and what you're talented at, but also you have to become a business owner. And that's a whole different skill set, whole different mindset. But in this video, I want to talk about how to outsource your business. So let's look at this chart. So here's a chart as an example. And you can draw one for whatever your business type is. I did one based loosely off of a coaching business, which is what I have. So here is me. When you start off, you are in sales, you are the manager, you're the CEO, you are customer support, account, bookkeeping, marketing, admin, all the business paperwork is kept up to date with, and your necessary filings and everything like that. Janitor, cleaning up your stuff in your office, and depending on what you have going on, IT pretty much lands on you, looking up issues in your computer and upgrading and doing your software, all of that good stuff. Of course, the coaching, and then if you have employees later on, you can do HR, so responsible for the hiring process, the managing of people, which kind of ties into that as well, but doesn't have to. You still have to manage yourself and your time and the business as well, and you still need vision, which is pretty much the CEO, and you have to do those duties as well. Here's the question: where can I remove myself first to where it'll be the quickest and most cost effective and most efficient for the business, right? Essentially quickest in the means of it'll help grow the business faster because I'll be able to focus on other things, as well as it will make the business more efficient because I'll be able to focus on other things. And a lot of times in the beginning, when you're starting a business from ground up, cost is an issue. So what can I afford right now to grow organically in this business that I can hire out for, remove myself for, so I can focus on other things? So in the beginning, it might be, you know what, I spend a lot of time looking at the finances, projections, revenue, keeping up with receipts and organizing things. So maybe I can pay for and remove myself from doing the accounting and the bookkeeping, okay? Now I still have all this other stuff to focus on, but at least I don't have that, which is a big chunk, and I'll take that time and put it towards something else that can grow the business. You start growing, you start gaining more revenue and everything. You have somebody doing the bookkeeping. By the way, if you need a bookkeeper, we know an awesome one who's really helped our business tremendously. But let's say the other thing is, you know what? I do a lot of paperwork and that always gets in my way, sending clients their necessary documents and stuff to sign and booking and all of that good stuff. So you know what? I can afford now to put an admin on, so I don't have to focus on that. And I can spend my time somewhere else, growing the business. And then you just keep doing that as you work yourself up, all right? Next, you might get customer support, or you might get marketing, which could bring more people in. Maybe you'll hire your kids or somebody else, you know, or a professional company, depending on if you have a home office or big office where you are, for janitor services. And then you may need to get somebody for sales to help connect with your marketing to bring in your ideal clients for the business. And as you can see, I think you get the example. You just start crossing these things off so that you can focus on being the business owner. Now, if you remember from the other video about what I said about what I believe about having your own business, you'll be able to identify some of these, the idea of having many roles. And remember, you want to focus on being the business owner. So one day, maybe I won't do coaching, or maybe I'll charge more to personally coach me, but I'll have other great coaches that people can go to as well. So I can cross that part out. And guess what? I made a whole system in business eventually, if I do everything, that I'm just going to be the CEO, make sure everything's functioning. I can still do any of these things if I want to, but I may not have to. Correct? I created a system and it created a business that runs on its own, that can run and function without me being in it. That's like the top part about being a business owner. That's like I would say the end piece. Not everybody's goal, not everybody wants to do that. Some people still want to do the technical and do these other things because they may like the hands-on or make sure, whatever reason. But if this is your goal, this is a good way that I've learned to start doing it. And it's helpful because these people are trained in these things. So I'm not studied on marketing, and I didn't go to any kind of certification. I don't have a lot of experience in reaching my ideal client. So by the time I do a lot of that research and a lot of that studying, a lot of those videos, and start putting those things into place and create that's a lot of time that I'm investing into that. Or I can invest funds into having somebody else do it and bring more clients in and bring more opportunities that would need me to grow in the business, as well as the other things. It's not that you can't do any things, but somebody would probably be just as good as you, if not more efficient in doing whatever it is. Let's say that they are as you can do admin, you're great at it. You might say, well, I don't need an admin person. But like I said, your time, where could your time better be used? What could you be doing that none of these other people can do because it's your business? Nobody's going to care about your business as much as you do. So you remove yourself from these things so you can focus on doing, maybe you're a great coach. And in order to do a great coach, you can coach more people if you didn't do all these other roles. So start considering what is the most important things that nobody else can do, because, like I said, you can clean, but could you pay somebody else to clean? Get somebody else in there so you can focus on the other things, because that's what bigger companies do, and 6 people who are very successful, because they know their greatest asset is their time. So if they can get these things off of their time, they can grow their business the way that they want to. I hope that you're here to grow your business. If you have any questions, be sure to drop it off in the comments. I would love to try to answer your questions according to what I've learned so far and pass it on. Or if there's anything that you don't understand about what I laid out, I try to simplify it to make it easy to understand, make it visual. Please let me know. And also drop like, what did you outsource? Maybe you outsource. Please let me know in the comments, what have you found to be the most helpful thing to outsource, so you don't have to focus on it. So you can focus on growing the business, and you don't focus on working in the business, but you focus on working on the business. 2 different things. The book that I was referring to is E-Myth Revisited. And I can leave that in the description for you so you can take a look, because that book is, the entrepreneurial myths. There's a lot of myths, and it'll help you have a successful business, because that's what I'm here to do. This is Jay with Epic Empower People, Empower Change. The channel is about helping you to be successful in your life, especially when it comes to finances and living a plant-based lifestyle. Make sure you are up to date when we get new content for you. I'll see you, or maybe you'll see me, in the next video. God bless.